What up, YouTube? It's your boy David, and I'm back again with another reaction video. And we are going through the debut mini album of AHOF, and we listened to Rendezvous. That was the third track, and now and their like title track, music video track, and now we're with Incompleted. Nothing to say other than let's see what they have with Incompleted. You know, it looks like I don't know. It looked like it would be fun. Let's go. Let's get it. And 3, 2, 1, go. You have acoustic guitar. I'm sold. Damn, that beat went hard. Dun, dun, dun. The way it went high. Also has like R&B feel to it. Ooh. He brings the lower tones. Ooh. And the breakdown of the beat right now. And then it comes right back in. Definitely has a sadder tone, the melody. Dun, 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 dun. The acoustic guitar is going crazy though. Very breathy, this part right there. I love the melody. It rides the guitar. I really love his vocals. Nice. Ad-libs going crazy. That was a banger of a track. Straight fire. Put it in my playlist. Alright, so that was AHOF Incompleted. And right off the bat, obviously, I'm a sucker for acoustic guitar. So having that was already like a big plus for me. The way they wrote that melody had that R&B feel to it. Almost this static that almost made it feel like it was raining. Type of beat. I love it has such a longing, wanting type of melody. Almost felt sad the way they were singing as well. Like it was like going higher into the register, but yeah, it felt like they were trying to grasp something. For me personally, Han and Jungwon, both of those stood out the most to me. I just love Han's voice. And Jungwon, I think both of them just did more of a darker tone to when they were singing or rapping. But yeah, they just stood out to me, and I really enjoyed their parts the most. But everyone killed it. You know, the ad-libs that came in and out, the whisper-esque tones, the breathy tones that came in and out here. Just it was great. All in all, the beat, then the vocals were great. But let's get into these lyrics and see what they were talking about. You know, it starts with the chorus, you know. In the fragments of broken pieces, I turn around at the sight of you. I can see you. I can see us in your eyes. Maybe we're not incomplete after all. I know everything. We were shaken. Who's who's the one who waited for us? That was you. All right, all right. So obviously fragments, broken pieces, and I turn around at the sight of you. And then the idea is like maybe we're not incomplete after all. I know everything. We were shaken. Who's the one who was waiting for us? That was you. So there's a figure, a person, a thing, an item right there. So you were the one waiting for us. Was it the fans? The company? You know, the belief that this isn't the end. Fragments that wanted to glow. I gathered them, each and every, each and every one, even if their shapes are rough, too hard. It won't be easy, but we'll make it one day. We'll make it through. All right, so yeah, again, Lucia, again, this debut album feels of very much like debut album where they're talking about them and their journey and the fact that they're now a hope. You know, first verse is just talking about it, like the idea of fragments. Each one is a fragment, and it says no matter how rough, how the shapes are, like it's not. It's like it's okay. That's where training. That's where honing your skills so those rough edges will become nice and smooth one day. And so uh obviously this is like the idea is like these rough fragments, again, it has almost space universe like fragments. I feel like it's like a fragment of like meteor like I can picture this still evolving, the universe or like space or stars, that which they're very inclined to do throughout this whole mini album. um, and then it's at the end of this cold season, we will meet again. And then it goes into the chorus, like in the fragments of broken pieces. I turn around at the sight of you. I can see us in your eyes. Maybe we're not incomplete after all. So this might be the idea of maybe fans, maybe when they put out their music, when they put out who they are, a hope, uh, to the world, they're gonna see criticism. They're gonna see positive, negative uh, comments. But when they see in their eyes, so maybe the fans' eyes, they're like, maybe we're not incomplete. Maybe we have a chance. Maybe we can make it because we're seeing some, like we're seeing the whole picture that maybe they can't see. Because when you're working, when you're doing something tirelessly, it can be hard sometimes to see the bigger picture because they're trying to hone it so well. But once they see the result and see the eyes, like maybe joyful, cheerful, but in a positive way, they're like, wow, maybe we do have something here. Like those endless times, the nights we endured that made our beginning complete. Even if the meaning of us might still be unfinished, we know what it means to be together. Only once I met you. Yeah, man. Again, it can be either about themselves, the idea of them working together, them becoming together, just being so locked in. It makes it worthwhile because all the nights we endured, restless nights, hard nights, injuries, stress, anxiety, etc., etc. The idea of trying to become a K-pop group and obviously a survival show can be very difficult. They survived it, and now they're like, hey man, maybe we got this, maybe we have something in here. um at last we shine, shaping one by one the sharpened pieces. Bloom our blossoms, you keep me alive, complete me. We were incomplete, and that's why we needed each other even more. Hold us close. And then goes to the chorus and then the post chorus. So yeah, very much centered on unison, connections, being together. Uh, and like that's just like human nature in the same sense. Anything that goes wrong, uh, unity helps a lot more than trying to do anything by yourself. Uh, like they said, like when they had each other, you have someone to lean on, you have someone to that understands your pain. And yeah, man, and that's why I feel like it has such a melancholic more now, but it has that sad, longing, melancholic feel to it with the guitar and the way they rolled the guitar at times, how they sung. And so it has that like almost reminiscing of the idea of the past and like how like it hurt, but yet they're like, but the guitar still has a bright tone to it. And so it was like, even though things are going south, things are not as they seem with the fans, with each other. We feel, even though we might not be incomplete, like even though we are incomplete, and like even though we're still trying to know who we are, still trying to fit the mold and find who we are as a group, they feel like they can still go on and be better every time because they have one another, because they have fans, because they went through this, and now they're picking up steam. Good song. I enjoyed it. Definitely playlist for me. The acoustic guitar, R&B feel to it, fantastic. All right, so that was AHOF Incompleted. Good stuff. Spin your boy. Peace and love.